Councillor Allen.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Dear, oh dear. All this talk of holy buckets. There's only one bucket that should matter to you, and that's the big bottomless bucket the Labour Party are looking into to find their support. Dear, it's incredible. It's the hypocrisy of them that gets you. This is the party that brought Britain to the brink of bankruptcy. This is the party. This is the party. This is the party. Lord Mayor, this is the party that ran a deficit budget from 2001 to 2008 and left all the normal economic levers redundant for a recession and has left us in this financial position in the first place. There's no mention of that. Who was it that said it?
Can we have some quiet, please?
Sorry, Lord Mayor, this is not the audience participation part of the meeting anymore. It's over. Pay attention. Lord Mayor, there's talk of privatisation in all of this. I don't really accept their definition of privatisation when it comes to the health service. But just for the sake of argument, let's accept that for now. Say, at the moment, roughly 7, 8, maybe 9% of the NHS is privatised on their definition. The biggest amount of that occurred when Councillor Truswell was in the Labour government for 13 years. One of the biggest reasons there's not enough money to go round. Yeah, but you didn't do anything about it. You're stuck in there, Councillor Truswell, just as you're doing with this lot. One of the biggest reasons why there isn't enough money to go round in the health service and for adult social care is because of the ridiculous PFI contracts that were introduced by the last Labour government under Gordon Brown. All the money that's wasted on having to change light bulbs, on getting stuck with meal contracts, all of those things, all of that money could be helping to solve these problems. Just for once, this Labour Council could stand up and say, actually, you know what, for all the moaning and bleating we've done, actually the government have listened. Perhaps if you didn't moan and bleat about absolutely every single little thing, you might get a bit better off. You might get a better deal out of the government if you're a touch more constructive from time to time. So I can't recall any councillor ever in this chamber saying, thank you, government of whatever colour, you've given us enough money now, you can stop. That never happens. But just for once, they've listened and given us some more money. And the irony, listening to this debate today, around privatisation, we've got 8, 9% privatisation in the NHS on your definition. But Councillor Truswell, and I know this sickens you to the stomach, this Labour administration that you're part of, that you're going to support their amendment, I suspect, is wholesalely 100% privatising residential care in this city. And you're supporting that. I hope you can look yourself in the mirror tonight, Councillor Truswell. Just as you did in 13 years of a Labour government, you made all the right noises and said all the right words, but you still support them. At least some of your former colleagues had the guts to stand up for their principles and go and do something else and take a stand. So I suspect there's a few others along there who might be looking at their consciences very hard. It is absolutely wrong and dangerous for this council to completely withdraw from the care sector in this city. We're all going to come to regret it. Shame on every single one of you. I happily support the white paper, Lord Mayor. Thank you.